Welcome back to another episode of Make It, where today I'm trying something a little different. This is a piece that I've wanted to do for a while. It's a Gatling gun, and it's nothing based on a comic or game, so this is kind of a new one. Now, the first step I took here was to cut 3 large circles from a sheet of foam board, with a smaller circle in the center of this cut out and removed. With a cardboard poster roll, I slid each of these circles into place, gluing the first 2 onto the roll, with the third later, as you'll see, to be more of a support piece that isn't intended to spin like the others. Now with another sheet of foam board, I cut several long strips of foam that will act as a support beam between the circular pieces. As you can see, the third circle is only glued in place thanks to these strips, mounting it to the main box. Now this allows the spinning barrel to have some support and will still turn smoothly. Now as for the motor, before I get ahead of myself here, I actually had to go back and rectify something. I originally used a small motor from a pocket fan, but it wasn't strong enough to turn it. So I swapped it out for a small power drill that I got at, I think it was Canadian Tire, for like 15 bucks. Now I used a drill bit and a screw that was then glued inside a small bit of cardboard, like a little tube. I got this actually from like a bag of like dog poop bags you can get. I have a bunch of these laying around, so I just grabbed one, but anything should work for this. Basically, this is going to work as sort of a spindle. With the capped off end of the barrel I actually capped it off with some foam, I then slid this spindle through a small hole I made, and it was quite snug, and I added on some glue after. And once everything's dried and in place, the drill will actually turn this whole barrel quite easily. With a toilet paper roll and some more cutout foam, I put together a handle that will be glued onto the third support circle to help with the handling. And with more rolls like this, I cut them up to make the barrels on the end of the gun. After a splash of spray paint, I touched it up by hand with some black paint just for weathering and smudges. And there you have it. It works pretty seamlessly. I think I'd like to revisit this in the future and kind of doll it up a bit more, but as a first run, I'm pretty happy with this. I hope this helps you with a future project of yours, and if you have any suggestions for a future episode, please let me know. Like, share, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.